The impact of social media. With social media being an integral part of how we communicate in the digital age, news companies had to adapt. No longer would people have to stay and listen to a particular news slot in a day by the so-called media elite, or what is known as the fourth estate. They now had the news at the palm of their hands, which allowed them to stay informed in their own time. Another benefit was that these platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter were able to personalize the news based on the content that you like. This is known as personalization. These innovative concepts, however, are a double-edged sword. With accessibility and personalization came with a price towards the everyday consumer. As the saying goes, never leave all your eggs in one basket. Now think of Facebook as the basket and our information the eggs. Now, of course, it's such a giant basket, opportunists wanted to take it for their own gain. Although technology has made the world a better place, some individuals and organizations saw social media platforms like Facebook as a place where everybody puts their information out for free and wish to use this information for profit. Now, advertisers can take your information to create a social profile where you as a Facebook user can become bombarded with products pertaining towards your own interests. Or worse, you see posts from information that sounds too good to be true and click it to see what is considered to be fake news. This online platform gave away to the dark side of the internet. As outlets of the media advanced in technology during the 21st century, so did the rise of fake news. The concept of fake news is not foreign to us. We saw its impact during the US 2016 and 2020 presidential election. No matter what side of the political aisle you stand, you saw that there was BS in both sides of the election when you were in social media. If one is not so careful, they may then be trapped in what is known as an echo chamber and a hive mind, where a person is stuck listening to one idea or beliefs and seeks out information that only reinforces their existing views without encountering an opposing viewpoint. But the world, however, is not broken down into two ideas like black and white, red and blue, or Coke and Pepsi. Actually, Pepsi wins that one. All jokes aside, media literacy understands that our globalized world is encompassed by the experiences and preferences that later impact how we see society. Instead of seeing a news story for what it is, a news story, the media literate knows that a little more research in a topic will help them understand the subject at hand. Also, by blocking out the us versus them mentality created by echo chambers and taking the time to hear and distinguish the many sides of a topic, you'll begin to evaluate which had the stronger argument, what had the most entertaining story, and who presented the real facts in the future media you consume.